What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, YouTube world, man? What's up? It's your boy Statsz. What's going on with y'all? Statsz world, man. What's up, man? My returning subscribers. How y'all doing today? If you're new to this channel, man, hit that like, comment, subscribe, man. Hit that notification bell, man. Holler at your boy, man. This Statsz world, man. This basketball conversation with Statsz. We back at it, man. 2 days, man. Yeah, the season coming, man. We back at it. 2 days, man. You already told you, man. We profiling the Suns, man. Let's get it cracking, man. Like I said, if you're new to the channel, man, check out your boy, man. If you like real conversation, holler at your boy. Hit that like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, man. Let's get into it, man. The Suns, we already know the Suns been in the news this off season, man. So they been in her. They try to make something happen, man. We already know last year, man, you know what I'm saying? DeAndre Ayton got suspended for the 25 games. They end up being the 10th seed in the West, so they hurt him real bad. But, when he came back, he looked real good. They went 8-0 in the bubble, so we already know that they wanted to sit there and build on what they did last year, you know what I'm saying? Especially with the young players they got, with Devin Booker, DeAndre Ayton, Cameron Johnson, and Mikal Bridges. So they wanted to build off that. So let's check out and see what they did this year, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's kick it off. The first thing, before, if you're new to this channel and you new to the 2 days, I'm gonna let you know how we do it in 2 days, man. First off, man, we kick it off. We check out their draft picks. Then we move on and see what trades they made, if they made any. Then we somewhere do a little. We go right to they resigning. See they free agents they signed. And then we look at their season outlook, you know what I'm saying? And then we project, what kind of wins I think they're going to have, or, what place they're going to be in their conference, which we talking about the Phoenix Suns, so we know that's going to be the West. So let's get it cracking, man. They draft picks, man. They had the one draft pick, man, and they drafted Jalen Smith with the 10th pick. Now, let me let you know something. I like Jalen Smith. Jalen Smith is a nice player, but I had him going around the 15 or 20 range. You know what I'm saying? I think what you getting Chris Paul was a big thing, but you don't have no young. I like Javon Carter, but I think you needed somebody who's going to eventually start for you after Chris Paul gone. So if I'd have been looking at Tyler Halliburton out of Iowa State, who ended up going number 12 to Sacramento. You could have looked at Cole Anthony at number 10, if you're going to take a project, you know what I'm saying? Or you could have, Tyrese Maxey, if we were going to take a project, I think that you should have a backup point guard for the future, to go along with Devin Booker. Chris Paul is for now, but you still have to build for the future. Like I said, hey, there's no knock on Jalen Smith. I just had around about the 15, 20 range. He's 6'9", he's 6'10", about 225 out of Maryland. He can shoot the ball. He can rebound. He can defend. He can post up. But like I said, I thought that he should have been selected around the 15 to 20 range. So that was a cool. If I had to grade the draft pick as far as the position as being 10, maybe C plus. C plus. I give him a C plus for that grade. Like I said, if Jalen Smith would have went 15 to 20, then I'd have probably gave it like a B minus grade, because I think he's going to be a nice player in the NBA. It fits the NBA game today, the big size and be able to shoot the ball. So I like that pick for him, but not as much as I would have liked other picks like Halliburton or Cole Anthony or Tyrese Maxey. Or even if they wanted to go more defensively with like Sadiq Bey. But let's go ahead and move on, man. What trades did they make? Well, we already know the big trade they made. We know it was the trade to me that made them solidify to make the playoffs. They gave up Ty Jerome, Jalen LeCue, Kelly Oubre Jr., Ricky Rubio, and the 2022 first round draft pick to OKC for Abner Nader and Chris Paul. Chris Paul was what they needed in Phoenix. He is the answer to their playoff problem, because you give somebody that you take the ball out of Devin Booker's hand, and he always got to create offense, and then he's a two-way. He on or off the ball, Devin Booker gonna get his. So you got a floor leadership like Chris Paul, who gonna be able to sit there and calm them down, be able to pick and roll with him and DeAndre Ayton is gonna be nasty. I mean, I love the move. I love the move of getting Chris Paul. So I think that was the perfect fit. I wanted him to go to Milwaukee, but him going to Suns, that was just the perfect fit for him. I love it. I love it for their team. I love how they did that. Now they resigned Dario Saric to a 3-year $27 million contract. That was a good signing. They needed a player off the bench. They could come in, score from different levels, big body. I like that signing. And then they re-signed their own Javon Carter for a 3-year, $10.5 million contract. Love that signing. Pit Bull at the backcourt. Love the guard. Javon Carter loved the guard. We know that. If you ever watch Javon Carter, he loved the guard. So I liked that as a backup. But like I said, I still needed them to get a point guard for the future. I think Javon Carter is a backup for the future, but I think they needed a starting point guard for the future after Chris Paul contract. So, we'll see how that work out. Let's move on to free agencies. Free agency, I'm sorry. Let's move on to free agency. They signed Etuan Moore, Langston Galloway to the veteran minimum. You know what I'm saying? Then they signed Damian Jones, former Golden State Warrior center, 2-year, around about $3.7 million contract. I like that. I like the backup for DeAndre Ayton. That was a big sign. I mean, that was a big one because I liked how Damian Jones played when he played with the Warriors. So that's a big re-signing, Just a backup, to spell DeAndre Ayton. I like that. And their biggest free agent signing was Jay Crowder. Love Jay Crowder. That sends Cam to the bench, which I like Cam off the bench with that firepower. So you start off with Jay Crowder. You know what I'm saying? Defense, we can switch everything. I love that. They signed him a 3-year, $29 million contract. Plus, a little over $29 million. So I like that sign that they did that. So they building the team together. They putting it together, and I see what they trying. They want to compete in the West because the West, the West deep. We all know the West deep. So you know what I'm saying. They got to put something together so they'll be able to compete long term. So I like what they did with that. Let's look at their season outlook. I look at them. And I look at like the moves with Chris Paul. We're gonna project that line. I'm gonna project a starting lineup would be Chris Paul at the point, Devin Booker at the 2. Mikal Bridges at the 3, Jay Crowder at the 4, and DeAndre Ayton at the 5. 6-man come off the bench and be Cam Johnson. Then you got your other players that come in and contribute like Dario Saric and Javon Carter, players like that. So I definitely like their bench. I like their bench with Damian Jones. I like their bench. They got a backup for everybody who can come here and spell a starter. So I like their backup. My season, I was looking on them last year. Like I said, they was 10th in the West. Is according with the development of Ayton is. Ayton took that leap last year. If Ayton take that leap again this year, especially with a player like Chris Paul, you talking about a player, even if like DeAndre Jordan, how he used to play with DeAndre Jordan, he's very well more skilled than DeAndre Jordan. So he get a player like Chris Paul, and I watched his interview. He's super excited. He's super excited to learn from Chris Paul, and then that's all I need to hear. I think DeAndre Ayton can be an all-star this year. Not next year. I think he'd be an all-star this year. Because I think he already got the skills to do that. But when you put somebody like a leader like Chris Paul and be able to get him in the right situation to put him in to make easy baskets, just like Devin Booker, I think Devin Booker can be an MVP candidate this year. Just because the situation I think Chris Paul gonna put him in. We got to understand what Chris Paul brings to a team. I mean, he's one of the ultimate leaders. He's a top 5 point guard of all time. Let's get that out the way. I'm sorry if I ain't told you top 5 point guard of all time. You know what I'm saying? He's a pit bull on both sides of the ball. I love Chris Paul. So, like I said, my season, I'll look for them. I like what I see. I like the moves they made. I like what they doing. I like what they building towards the future. I like what they doing. So, the thing to me, I project the Suns to be climbed from 10th all the way, I want to say, to 6th. 44 wins in the West. In the 72 short game season, 44 wins, six in the West. I think Chris Paul make that big of a difference. I think DeAndre Ayton making a leap make that difference. I think Jay Crowder giving him more toughness make that difference. So I'm looking at Phoenix to make a lot of noise this season in the regular season. I'm looking for them to surprise some people in the playoffs. I really do, because that backcourt, I mean, right now, Clay is out right now. That's easily a top 3 backcourt. Easily a top 3 backcourt. Then you got the big man down there. Then you got Mikal Bridges who can do everything, especially defend and shoot the 3. You know what I'm saying? They're so interchangeable with him and Jay Crowder. So they got shooting everywhere. They can play defense. You know what I'm saying? I like them. I like them, you know what I'm saying? So y'all let me know, man, what's going on, man. What y'all feel about it in the comments, man. Like, subscribe, man. Comment but down below, man. Let me know what y'all feel about the Phoenix Suns. How y'all feel they gonna do? How y'all think the acquisition of Chris Paul makes Phoenix better? How much growth y'all think that DeAndre Ayton gonna take this year, or what leap you think he gonna take. You know what I'm saying? Do Cam Johnson take another leap? We don't know. I'm pushing the Jay Crowder in because I think they're going for veteran leadership. But if Cam Johnson take the leap, you know what I'm saying, like he did last year, we never know. So, y'all let me know down in the comments what y'all feel about it, man. Like I said, if you're new to the channel, man, like, comment, subscribe, man. Hit that notification bell, man. I'll let your boy, man. This basketball conversation with Statsz. You know what I'm saying? I'm Statsz, man. Y'all, let's get to know each other and grow this channel together, man. You know what I'm saying? Check you out to the next video, man. You know what I said before I leave, when we doing these tour days, man, I like to preview the next team I'm going to do. So we're going to go back to over there to that east. We're going to go over back to that east, man. We're going to profile them Nets, man. My favorite player return this year, man. We're going to profile them Nets. We're going to see what's going on, man. See what's going on with them and see how they looking when we come into the season, man. But until next time, next time, this Statsz, man. Statsz World, hashtag basketball conversation with Statsz, man. Holla at your boy, man. Your boy out. Holla.